Friends, welcome to Daring Varana YouTube channel. Today we will be discussing about types of fire extinguisher. So let's discuss to have basic ideas to know about fire extinguisher. Air pressurized water extinguisher. Here APW, air pressure water extinguisher. APW are large silver extinguishers which are filled about 2/3 of the way with ordinary tap water, then pressurized with normal air. In essence of APW is just a giant squirt gun. APW stands about 2 feet tall and weight about 25 pounds when full. They are designed for class A wood, paper, cloth fire only. Okay. So then points to remember about water extinguisher. Never use water to extinguish flammable liquid fire. Water is extremely ineffective at extinguishing this type of fire, and you may in fact spread the fire if you try to use water on it. Never use water to extinguish an electric fire. Water is a good conductor, and there is some certain of electrocution if you are using water to extinguish electrical fire. So you have to be very careful. Electrical equipment, including computer, must be unplugged or be de-energized before using a water extinguisher on it. APW, air pressurized water extinguisher, fire by taking away heat element of the fire triangle. Okay. For mainly carbonaceous fire, this APW can be used, water extinguisher. Then carbon dioxide extinguishers, CO2. Carbon dioxide extinguishers are filled with a non-flammable carbon dioxide gas under extreme pressure. You can recognize a CO2 extinguisher by its hard horn and lack of pressure gauge. The pressure in the cylinder is so great that when you use one of these extinguishers, bits of dry ice may shoot out the horn. We can see bits of dry ice. That is indication that this extinguisher has been used. CO2 cylinders are red and range in size from 5 lbs to 1000 limbs or larger. In larger sizes, the hard horn will be located on end of a long flexible hose. CO2 are designed for class B and class C flammable liquid electrical fires only. Then carbon dioxide extinguishers work by displacing oxygen or taking away the oxygen content of the fire triangle. The carbon dioxide is also very cold as it comes out of the extinguisher, so it cools the fuel as well. CO2 may be ineffective at extinguishing class A fire because they may not be able to displace enough oxygen to successfully put the fire out. Class A materials may also smolder and reignite. CO2 will frequently be out in laboratories, mechanical farms, kitchens, and flammable liquid storage areas. All CO2 extinguishers at USA undergo hydrostatic testing and recharge every 5 years. Dry chemical extinguishers come in a variety of types. You may see them labeled. DC means dry chemical powder, mainly for ABC, that designed to extinguish A, B, C fire. BC indicated that they are designed to extinguish B and C fire. Okay. At USC, United States Coast Guard, that ABC fire extinguishers are filled with fine yellow powder. The greatest portion of the powder is composed of monoammonium phosphate. Nitrogen is used to pressurize the extinguisher. ABC extinguishers are red and range in size from 5 limbs to 20 limbs on campus. It is extremely important to identify which types of dry chemical extinguishers are located in your area. Read the labels and know the locations. You don't want to mistakenly use BC extinguisher on class A fire, thinking that it was an ABC extinguisher. An ABC extinguisher will have label like this, indicating that it may be used on class A, B, and C. Dry chemical extinguisher put out fire by coating the fuel with a thin layer of dust, separating fuel from oxygen in air. The powder also works to interrupt the chemical reaction of fire, so these extinguishers are extremely effective in putting out fire, mainly DCP, dry chemical powder. These extinguishers will be found in variety of locations. New buildings will have them located in public hallways. They may also be found in laboratories, mechanical room, break room, chemical storage area, office, university vehicle, etc. Dry chemical extinguishers with powder reserved for class B and class C may be located in places such as commercial kitchens or areas with flammable liquids. Rules for fighting fire. Fire can be very dangerous, and you should always be certain that you will not endanger yourself or others when attempting to put out a fire. For this reason, when a fire is discovered, sound the alarm. If you discover a fire, suspect a fire, sound the building fire alarm. If there is no alarm in the building, warn the other occupants by knocking on the door and shouting as you leave. Leave the building means try to rescue others only if you can do safely. Move away from the building and out of the way of the fire department. Don't go back to the building until fire department say it is safe to do so. Call the fire department. Here we are mentioning about in land and all, but for basic understanding we can have a knowledge about this and all. Call the fire department. Give as much information as possible as emergency dispatcher. Total and immediate evacuation is safest. Only use a fire extinguisher if the fire is very small and you know how to do it safely. And if you can't put out fire, leave it immediately. Make sure the fire department is called even if you think the fire is out. However, before deciding to fight the fire, keep these rules in mind. Never fight a fire if you don't know what is burning. If you don't know what is burning because you don't know what type of extinguisher to use. Even if you have an ABC extinguisher, there may be something in the fire which is going to be explode to produce highly toxic smoke. Chances are you will know what is burning, or at least you have pretty good idea. But if you don't, let the fire department handle it. The fire is spreading rapidly beyond the spot where it started. The time to use an extinguisher is in incipient or beginning stage of fire. If the fire is already spreading quickly, it is best to simply evacuate the building, closing door and windows behind you as to leave. Your instincts tell you not to. If you are uncomfortable with the situation for any reason, just let the fire department do their job. The final rule is to always position yourself with an exit or means of escape at your back before your attempt to use an extinguisher to put out fire. In case of extinguisher malfunction, something unexpected happens. You need to be able to get out quickly, and you don't want to become trapped. Just remember, always keep an exit at your back. How to use a fire extinguisher? This is all we need to know. It is easy to remember how to use a fire extinguisher if you can remember the acronym of PASS. PASS means pull, aim, squeeze and sweep. PASS. Pull, aim, squeeze and sweep. Pull the pin. This will allow you to discharge the extinguisher. Aim at the base of the fire. If you aim at the flames, which is frequently the temptation, the extinguishing agent will fly away through and do no good. So you have to hit the fuel. Aim at the base of the fuel. Squeeze the top handle of lever. This depress at a button that releases the pressurized extinguisher in the extinguisher. Okay. Then sweep means from side to side until the fire is completely out. Start using the extinguisher from a safe distance away. Then move forward. Once the fire is out, keep an eye on the area in case it reignites. Thank you.